What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Nope, Life During Lockup, Season 2, Episode 2, Secret Prison Wedding. Girl, I don't know, baby. I just feel like each season of this, series, ever since it started, the people have been getting dumber and dumber and dumber, which leads a lot of people to feel like this shit is fake. Okay, which I'm pretty sure some of it is a little bit scripted, but god damn. All right. We get up into the episode. First of all, we get introduced to two new people. We get introduced to Jessica and Dustin, and we also get introduced to Mark and Sincera. Now, let me get Mark and Sincera out the way. First of all, Mark, he do look like the little techie type boy, guy, or whatever I should say. I don't want to call him no boy. He look like the techie type person, like I think he said he was a software engineer, or something like that. He dealing with the tech and all that shit. That's all I know. He out there in Vegas. He do probably like put concert stuff together. He got a little bit of influence. That's what it looked like. He looked like he got a little bit of money or a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? So he got a thing too that he's gonna go after women that are in prison. And the way that, it came out to me, unless I really wasn't paying attention, it just felt a little predatory. I'm tell you why. That motherfucker said, listen, I could take a girl out on a date in the real world and it'd be like $200, $300 for that one dinner. Baby, I could send somebody up in prison $50 and that's enough for a whole week. I said, you know what, when you think about it that way, okay, but see, that's still fucked up and that's cheap as hell. Now see, I'm cheap, but baby, that's like, what? And then, for him to have a roster, like he has a freaking spreadsheet of all the women in all the prisons that he's speaking to, and he has this friend named Jeremy who he's only known for 2 years, and he's giving him advice as to how to speak to these women, because it's one particular woman, and I didn't even get his age, but I know Sincera is only 21 years old. And I was just like, ugh, okay. He was like, it's her right here. This the one that shot up her grandmama's house. Man, he told that to his friend Dennis. Dennis was like, oh, okay. And, the friend Jeremy, he been in jail at one point for almost a decade. I feel like that's what he said. And so he's giving him the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts of how to work the situation of being with somebody in prison or whatever. And my thing is, you really don't want a relationship. You just bored and you want to just do something because of whatever reason. Because why is it that you get hooked? If you're going to date somebody in the prison system, like you literally set out to date somebody in the prison system, that's one thing. Okay, that's up to you. Wouldn't be me. But if you're going to do that, why are you doing it with somebody that got multiple years on their book? Ain't even up for parole at all. And even if they was up for parole, the shit that they done, you could tell that they're not gonna get that parole. That girl is in jail for the next 11 years for shooting up her goddamn grandmama house. I said, what the hell? So mama ain't finna get out until what, she's 32, if that, and I'm just sitting here like, so you willing to just sit here and have conversations like, what is this? I'm not claiming somebody I'm not going to be able to see in years, baby. Hell to the no, okay? It's just not going to do that, Meanwhile, you out here, you getting their hopes up. No, let me not even say getting their hopes up, because they probably in there got multiple pen pals and multiple boyfriend, girlfriends, whoever the hell it is that they talking to. Meanwhile, you probably could have had a few of them out here on the street that you kicking it with, doing the bang bang boogie with, and all that shit. Oh, I sound so old when I said that. Cool, and you want to do the bang bang boogie. That was Living Single. Remember that episode of Living Single where Cal was trying to say the club, okay, and it was a historical club from back in the 1920s or whatever, Prohibition and all that shit, and Big Macs. Yeah, come on, why don't you just do the bang bang boogie with me? That's where it came from. Anyway, well, that's what I was thinking of. But I was just like, and then This is his first time doing a video call, and it's with Sincera. And the questions, like, it was like a, if I understand when you're trying to get to know somebody, you do ask questions, but if you're interested in someone, I'm not finna ask questions in a way that it sounds like a job interview. It sounds like an interview for an apartment. It sounds like some type of intern interview or something like that. He was just it just I didn't feel it. And maybe it's because, he was kind of like trying to put on or whatever because he was in front of the cameras or whatever it was, or he was nervous, but I said, he lame. Girl, I don't want to offend nobody. Because I got white people that watch me too. And y'all know I like y'all, the ones that watch me or whatever, y'all cool or whatever, because y'all don't disrespect me. I don't try to disrespect y'all. But sometimes I'm just going to be 100% honest. I can never see myself, like, even if I was straight dating a white man, I could be like, I'd be, y'all cute or whatever. And if I was to date a white man, he got to be the hoodest white man there is. I'm sorry. And I don't even like culture vultures like that or whatever. Or people that just don't, I don't know, it's a little different. It's a little, I just can't. Because sometimes, especially with the representation that y'all be getting on TV and getting in the media or whatever, y'all just be seeming a little lame. Some of y'all, okay? Just like this boy. I said, what? I don't get what the excitement is. It looked like he probably do coke. Okay? He probably wake up and do some coke, and that's when he get his shit done or whatever. And now this is just a calm down area moment or whatever for him. I don't know. I can't explain it. I need excitement. I need funny. I need, black, ethnic. Oh, yeah, please don't take offense. I mean, I'm just going off of him because he is just dry. I said, that's how you flirt or whatever. And she called him back when the video call was over with. And she was just like, I love his personality. I said, well, what personality, girl? All right, to each his own, to each his own. What I may not see, you may see. So, hey, there you go. It ain't gonna work, but okay. Then we get Jessica and Dustin. Jessica is 44 years old and Dustin is 27 years old. Jessica, for the past 13 years or so, used to work as a nurse within the correctional facilities, okay? And mama had to leave her job. Once again, we get another bitch that, and I'm sorry to call her that, but come on. The things that she is doing is just, I just don't understand it. I'm not about to risk my career, risk my good paying job if it is, risk something that is sustaining me, at the current moment, and especially in this economy. I'm not about to risk that for some inmate that I've only known for a few months. She lost her job because of this man, okay? Because, she was in the prison one day, she walked past him, oh, we caught eyes or whatever. I didn't even know if she was looking at me, but she was, and I was like, damn. Now, see, Jessica, she's not a bad-looking lady, especially for her age. She is not a bad-looking lady. Given a certain angle, she could look a little bit young, and good. Given another angle, she can look a little bit older. But she is not a bad-looking lady, right? And so I'm sitting here like, girl, who hurt you for you to be doing this shit? And then we get the information as to who hurt her. She was married for 15 years at one point, and then she got divorced. Then she got married to somebody else for 9 months. And then she got divorced because he was cheating on her, I guess, with one of her friends or one of their mutual friends. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. And I guess this is literally right after that whole situation happened where she just fell involved with Dustin or whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, what? I don't even know if they said how many more years he got left up in prison or whatever. But they've only been together for 5 months. Officially boyfriend and girlfriend for 5 months. Don't know how long they've been talking prior to that. But she also has a 17-year-old daughter, okay? And it concerns me every time I hear stuff like this when it comes to these women dating these people. And it ain't just because he's an inmate. It's just, You know, you got to be careful these days because you don't know what a woman's intention is and you don't know what a man's intention is because women can be just as much as predators as men can, okay? But in this case, you got a nice looking daughter and you got somebody that is 27, and what if he starts looking at your daughter and you talking about moving down to Tennessee to be with his people over your people up here or wherever they was at or whatever, and I was just like, aren't you concerned about your child being around this shit, you know? And you talking about her getting to know his people. She said, bitch, I'm trying to get to know him because I just want to understand, what is it, okay? What is it? I said, Miss Jessica, you need help. Mind you, she's sitting on the beach with her, I think that was her cousin. Was it her cousin or was it her friend? Either way, they're talking about the whole situation. And I'm just sitting here like, you're ridiculous. You're goddamn ridiculous, okay? And I just don't get it. And then we further get into it where she's going ring shopping with her friend Nicole, right? Mind you, the friend that was on the beach or the cousin or whoever, she said, I think the girl doing the wrong thing. Okay, I think she just working off of being hurt or whatever, but this ain't it. This is not the move, okay? And so they go ring shopping, her and her friend Nicole. And I said, you going to pick out your own engagement ring? What the fuck is this? Mind you, you get up in there and Mr. Man come out. He was like, hey, how you doing? You know, he had to put on all fucking characters and, you know, be all, you know, because, hey, the cameras is there. Let me get some business and put this out here. I said, I know that's right. I can give you good customer service. Come on down, okay? I said, you better promote. But, did you see the ladies in the back? That one lady, she just kept on looking over there like this. I said, bitch, that would have been me too. You got the cameras. I want to know what the hell is happening. So let me sit my ass right here and let me not fake like I'm not listening. Let me show you that, yeah, I'm listening. I want to see what's going on. So, you know, they're looking for rings and everything. And she giving this little... she had a paper clip on her finger. And I said, a paper clip? A paper clip? What is a paper clip doing on your fingers, darling? And she said, girl... So the story is, you know, my fiance, my boyfriend, he proposed to me on the phone, right? And he told me to get a paper clip and to put it on my finger, you know, and then he proposed to me. I said, oh, okay. And I was like, all right, so they looking at the rings and everything. And then Mr. Jeweler Man said, so will your fiance be up in here to look at any rings or pick out which ones that he think you want or whatever? And she was like, well, you just won't be seeing him because, you know, he's still up in prison. Oh, girl. You know, all of that came out of him. He was like, girl, I said, okay. Okay, clocked it, bitch. I said, you know what? We all was like, you know, inside, you know, he was judging like, what? She's stupid as shit. Okay, but bitch, ain't no way in hell I'm finna buy my own ring. If I have to buy my own engagement ring, it ain't meant to be together, okay? Or we ain't meant to be engaged yet. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that because I feel like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, like we, you know, same-sex couples, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it really doesn't matter who, you know, who proposes. But in a lot of relationships that I've seen, especially like in same-sex, if you do have a dominant one and a feminine one, sometimes it mostly is the dominant one that or the masculine presented one, depending on what type of same-sex relationship you are in, that actually proposes. And then sometimes it's the complete opposite, you know what I'm saying? So it's either or. It's really, you really can't tell. But I feel like if I was in a relationship with somebody and I was with my partner, I'd probably be the one to propose. And I would never ever fucking propose and then tell her to go buy her ring. I'm gonna wait till I get that money up. Donald fucking Trump is back on goddamn Twitter. Damn you. Wow. We are in a new era. His good homegirl, his good Judy. Elon Musk and brought Twitter. We fucked, bitch. We fucked, okay? Yeah, I want that free speech. I mean, free speech is free speech, but goddamn, okay? You get up on this motherfucker and call me a nigga and let me... you gonna see what the fuck is up. But, anyway. Just... okay, I'm finding IP addresses and all that shit, bitch, okay? I know how to do that. Anyway, oh, excuse me, why is it saying? But this is where the kicker kicked in real hard, okay? Now, she said, I wanted to show Dustin because, she said now she still do the nurse in the day and then she like a piercer or whatever at night, on the weekends and shit like that. I said, okay, cool. You got a couple of streams of income. We got two. Understandable. When she said, I wanted to show this man that I truly, truly did want to be with him and I was dead ass serious, you want to know what I did? She pulls her shirt up and she said, now I thought no better way to show him that was to get his last name tattooed on me. And I said, Mama had his whole name big. It looked like 200 font, you know what I'm saying, on her stomach, wrapped around his last name. And I said, oh my God, so putting his last name like around your middle finger or your ring finger couldn't suffice? You had to get that big dumb looking tattoo on you like that of somebody's last name? And when this shit don't work out, what the fuck you gonna do? How you gonna cover that shit up, mama? I said, oh my goodness, what is happening, ma'am? You are losing it, okay? This is just goddamn ridiculous. Anyway, we move on from there. Let's just get Chelsea and Michael out of the way. Chelsea was on her way to work, girl, and she said, fuck, I'm so upset. You know what I'm saying? I said, girl, what happened? She said, bitch, first of all, I'm late for work. I said, girl, I hate being late for work. That's why I be trying so hard to get there, and I be thinking, I be catching it by the hair of my chin, girl. And she was like, yeah, bitch, but this time I'm late. She get up in there, look like she do a little housekeeping or whatever. I don't know what company she work for, but she in there with a coworker who is also hearing impaired or whatever. And, Mama said, bitch, what the fuck you was at? You late. She was like, girl, damn. She said, I already had to do a room by myself or whatever. Come on up in here. Let's do this room right here, right now. I said, oh, y'all ain't in no uniforms or whatever, because it looked like Mama was in uniform. Chelsea ain't had no uniform on or whatever. So she said, bitch, you on the clock now. You too late. You can't go put your shit down. Just come on up in here and change these goddamn covers. She said, girl, what the fuck happened? She said, bitch, let me tell you. I got a fucking text message or whatever from his Mikey's sister, Courtney, and she said that it's a possibility that Mikey probably had a mini stroke up in prison. And then her friend was like, what? She was like, girl, yeah, a mini stroke. And I'm just like, oh my God, they don't know what's going on, so we gotta wait and see what's happening. I'm trying to get in contact with her to get some little update or whatever, but I'm not really getting the updates and all that shit. Miss Friend was like, let me see. Okay, she was like, you want to see the text? You want to see the text? And so she get over there and she showed her. Well, she didn't really show her. She read it off. You know what I'm saying? And it said that he possibly had a mini stroke. And then Miss Girl was like, well, I don't think that's real, because how the fuck you have a mini stroke, especially at your age? I said, now, ma'am, we're going to have to back it up right there, okay? Because people can have little mini strokes anytime. People can have strokes anytime, all right? These days, it really ain't got shit to do with age, because I just think them have them real young, okay? So I said it's very much possible, but it's also possible that Mama is getting played. Because Miss Friend said, listen, girl, I feel like you just need to let that motherfucker go, because he could possibly be playing you. Bitch, what if he catfishing you? You can't get in contact with the sister, and you can't get in contact with him. They talk about wherever they put him at, it ain't no cell service, no cell reception or whatever. And she was like, bitch, he can't text. He can't text. I said, the fact that we talking about goddamn cell phones and he's supposed to be in fucking prison, I was just like, what? What is going on? Girl, let me tell you something. I was on TikTok the other day and I was looking at this nigga just cooking food for his whole, for him and his bunkie. He was on live cooking food for him and his bunkie. And I mean, it looked like a gourmet meal. And the way that he was saucing that shit up, I said, you know the fuck what? Who needs a goddamn stove, bitch? The shit look good too. I said, huh. I said, y'all get up in prison and y'all get smart as fuck. Y'all get resourceful as fuck. And then y'all come out and then don't know what the fuck to do, but go back to your old ways. Why? You get creative up in prison. You come out, you're dumb as shit. I just don't understand. Anyway, I just said, Chelsea, let that man go, okay? Because once I heard catfish and then this whole mini stroke and all of a sudden, like they say on catfish, If you ever seen an episode of Catfish, baby, all they do is um when it gets too deep and they keep on asking to meet and meet and meet, and then all of a sudden is so and so died. I told y'all my story about a catfish that told me that they died. Oh, y'all gotta go back to my videos. I said, bitch, that was when I was a baby gay. But yeah, never again. Never again. I said, Miss Chelsea, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Imagine you ain't never met these people. None of and Jessica has never met Dustin in her personal life. Like, outside of that one time that they saw each other in the prison or whatever, she has yet to go out on a date with him. She has yet to even know how that thing work or whatever, or if he's a good person. And like the sister, or what was it, the cousin or whoever was on the beach with her said, what if he get out and he do his do some shit again? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust that. I said, I mean, people ain't thinking about shit. Meanwhile, we get to Melissa and Louie. Melissa is, I thought Ty was pathetic. I feel as though Melissa is giving Ty a run for her money, trying to go head to head which one's gonna be the more pathetic one on this cast. Because what we're seeing and what we're witnessing is somebody who is literally, ooh, I'm trying to make a point and I had to belch a little bit, who is literally stuck. Melissa is mentally stuck in high school. And we've seen this because the first episode, all she was talking about is how, you know, she used to be to high school with Louie. She wasn't in the cool kid group. He was in the cool kids group. And I wanted his attention. I didn't get his attention then. Now I got what I wanted now. Okay. You know, I want to show him off at our high school reunion. Let the people know that I got him and all this shit. Okay. This episode, the first thing that we see her, she's going to revisit the high school. Baby, we ain't asked for no tour. We don't give a damn. First of all, who the hell are you? Baby, you're not interested enough, or you're not important enough for us to want to know where you went to high school. Okay? You just wanted to show us that this is where your infatuation with this man and this infatuation of being a part of the cool kids, you know, and being accepted and being somebody came from. You stuck up in high school. You know, you're talking about a particular area where the certain, I guess, cool kids or whoever the hell it was used to go. And you're talking about when he gets out, I want to take him there. This is where we're going to have our first kiss. And this is where we're going to do this. And this is where I said, what the fuck? Bitch, when I get out of fucking jail, I don't want to go back to fucking high school. We ain't finna revisit no shit like that. I don't even care if it's for nostalgia. Okay? We're not gonna go down those memory lanes. He was like, this is where, and then gonna go to his old house where he used to live at when he was in high school. Okay? And then gonna say, this is where he had a lot of, he got a lot of action, had a lot of girls. Not me, because I ain't have a chance to go up in there. I said, what? And then called the motherfucker and told him where where she was. And then he was like, you call my mama, tell my mama what's going on. And she was like, well, you know, your mama probably kind of mean or whatever. I don't want to do that. Baby, that was probably her first time talking to the mama. And I guess he done already said that the mama kind of mean or she tough. Baby, when he said, go ahead and call my mama and then you let me know what she say. Okay, I said, oh, not you telling her to call her and then telling her to call you back and let me know. Bitch, because I would have think like I was going to call her and never called that bitch. But no, she called the lady. The lady said, who is this? She was like, oh my God, this is Melissa, Louie's girlfriend. She was like, Melissa? She was like, yeah, you know, Louie gave me your number. See, that's what Louie fucked up at. Don't give nobody else's number, okay? That's what you don't do. This is Melissa, Louie's girlfriend. Yeah, he gave me your number and he told me that he wanted me to tell you where I'm at. And I'm like, outside your old house, you know, because I think they're down in Georgia at this point, you know, and she's still where they're at, you know, from high school or whatever. And she was like, oh my God, what are you doing there in my old house? And mama wasn't having it. Okay, mama wasn't having it. And I was just like embarrassed listening to this phone call because mama, you can tell in mama's voice that mama was thinking this girl was crazy. Okay, and I said, Melissa, just hang up the goddamn phone. Meanwhile, Melissa go kick it with her sisters, Sherry and Allison. Now, Allison, Allison had... I just feel a way about white people that have locks. Okay, that's... All right, I'm gonna let Allison go. Cause Allison, this ain't what we here for. I was just looking at her roots and shit. I said, damn, bitch, the new girl. Allison, you want your hair to be just like mine, girl. Allison, I'm just playing with you, girl. I'm just playing with you, girl, because you had to get your sister together, bitch. Okay, you all right with me. I just had to say something, okay? Because, you know, I'm a little bit messy. That's just what that was, okay, girl? Don't take offense. But Miss Allison, she look like she probably the youngest sister out of the three. And, you know, what's her name? Melissa is probably like the middle sister. And then Miss Sherry, she the oldest sister because she just gave off that type of vibe, that bitch. My little sister is fucking dumb as shit. Because she sat down there with them and she was up there talking about how they she finna go down there to Georgia. They finna find a way for her to get down there to Georgia to talk to him, to kick it with him, to do this with him and all this shit and stay with him. And she was like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, girl, are you fucking dumb? Like, something is goddamn wrong with you. Imagine this is the sister, okay? Sherry was not here for her shit, okay? Sherry did not sugarcoat nothing. Like, what, bitch, did you drop on your head or something? Like, what's happening? Because I just don't understand. You are really about to scrap up some money to try to come down there. Mind you, we found out that Melissa works as a post office worker. You know, she deliver mail. And also she's working a restaurant. So you doing all this just to get some extra money to go down there and take care of yourself and then to probably take care of somebody else. I said, bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. The sisters was calling her out on her dumbness. Why are you stuck on somebody that you could not get with in high school? Okay? Why are you stuck in the fucking past? Why are you up here trying to take on another pet project? Because the other sister, Sherry said, this is what you do. You get with men and people that have issues and you try to fix them, okay? And when that don't work, you move on to the goddamn next one. So what you think gonna happen with Louie? You can't fix people. Let people fix themselves, okay? Quit taking on these motherfuckers like goddamn projects. I said, Miss Sherry, what's your fucking Instagram? Because, bitch, we need to talk. Because I just need to understand, is your sister really like this? Miss Sherry wasn't here for it, okay? Miss Sherry was over it. And Allison was just like, yeah, girl, what the fuck? Allison didn't say much, but Allison said enough, okay? Girl, they was just not here for the shit. They had Melissa sitting there looking dumb-er, okay? But you know Melissa gonna still do what Melissa gonna want. Did you see the preview with her trying to go and see him getting in trouble, about to get him in trouble because she trying to cross lines or whatever just to see? I said, you's a thirsty bitch. You's a thirsty bitch, baby. I just don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all get on TV and embarrass yourselves. And at this moment, I feel like that's what y'all doing on purpose because y'all seen multiple seasons of this and y'all like, oh, we got to drum up some stuff so then we can kick it on here or whatever and we can stand out. Melissa, baby, you doing too fucking much and you going to end up in jail your goddamn self. Okay? Keep playing. You want to know who probably needs to be locked up? Ty. At this point, you can't help... You really can't help but laugh at this point because Ty is fucking ridiculous, all right? Ty is with her friend at a bridal shop. I said, oh my goodness, you just got proposed to yesterday. Now you here the next day at a bridal shop and her friend Brittany, hey Brittany, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Anyway, you saw how I masculine that up a little bit? Just a slight bit. Baby, y'all gotta see me in real form. Y'all gotta see me in real form because let me tell you something. And I realized that I do this, like, when it's a cute girl or whatever, and they say whatever, and I be like, what's up? I teach y'all how to flirt. Because, baby, let me tell you something. some shit happened last night / early this morning. I got a what you doing text early this morning. I said, bitch, first of all, who the fuck texted me at almost 2? That's not neither here nor there. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Moving on from that. Ty, bitch. Ty. Tatiana. Because I feel like that's what your name is, and they just call you Ty for short. Tatiana, what's going on, mama? Okay? Y'all up in the bridal shop, and then she saw that black dress. She was like, oh my God, I work at the morgue. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mortician. So let me get this black dress. Baby, when she put that black dress on, this is Ty. She comes walking out. And then she see herself in the mirror. Brittany was like, oh my God, what's wrong? She was like, I don't like my arms. Look at my arms. Now let me tell you something. Ty may have been overly dramatic and doing the fucking most. But when she said that shit, bitch, I said, bitch, I understand. I understand. Y'all would know what else came to my mind, and I'm not even trying to be shady. Y'all remember when Nicki Minaj and Cardi B was going back and forth with each other? They were subtweeting each other like a little while ago, and then Cardi B said, okay, arms. I said, now, bitch, why would you say some shit like that? That's what it reminded me of. I don't know why. No shade, no shade, no shade. The shit was just funny to me, okay? It was just funny to me. Just like, it shouldn't have been funny, but when she called that girl, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, that was wrong on both parts. That was wrong on both parts. But when she said that shit about the arms comment, I said, bitch, I understand because I can't stand my arms, okay? That's why y'all don't see me, bitch. Because what y'all won't do is make fun of these fat motherfuckers, okay? Because y'all not finna, you see them now, whatever, bitch, just cool or whatever and all that shit because they covered. But, baby, you ain't finna see the wings flapping. You ain't finna see them flapping, bitch. I tell you, when I lose a little more weight, them the first thing to go, okay? I'm getting skin surgery and I'm gonna get some more fat just sucked off of them because they really gonna fucking swing or whatever and all that shit. I hate my arms. I hate all of that, okay? Forearms, everything. I hate them. You know what I'm saying? So I felt Ty on that. But also I knew Ty was full of fucking shit. And then the friend was like, oh my God, I never seen her like this. I never seen her cry like this. And them tears of like regret and, you know, hurt and all this stuff. I said, cause you know she doing some dumb shit. I said, Miss Brittany, don't play up into that. Don't play up into that. Let me play with you, but don't play up into that. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you know, she was up there talking about something. They want to get married in the next 30 days. I said, how you getting married in the next 30 days? What is happening, mama? Baby, stop it. You need to slow the fuck down, okay? Meanwhile, while she's sitting up in there crying, she get a phone call from another nigga, and it wasn't BB. Was it BB? Or was it somebody else? It was BB, okay? And Brittany like, who was that? She was like, it's just my friend. Because he was like, hey, mama, you supposed to put some money on my books. What's going on? She was like, I'm going to do it. I said, bitch, for a mortician, Ty, I just want to know how much you getting paid. I don't necessarily ask this of people. I just want to know, is that mortician job, you know, really paying you a lot? Or do you got other multiple streams of income? Because I'm just not understanding how are you funding these prisoners and yourself. And you live in a nice place unless you live in your daddy coming up in there helping you. Baby, did you see when the daddy came up in there? He was looking, first of all, I didn't even know the daddy was in her life. Because that's what she act like. She act like she's searching for a man's love and because her daddy wasn't in her life. Daddy in her life, okay? I just don't want to, I need to know the backstory. First of all, daddy looked decent. I said, all right, Papa. I like you when you call me Big Papa. Yeah, I said, all right, he give me a little sophisticated tease. I said, okay. I said, now you look decent and you look like you got sense. What's going on with your daughter? Okay. He looking at the wall. He was like, well, if you engaged to this person, why do you still got all of these motherfuckers on? What is this, Ty? You know, I just said, wow, I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed if my parents saw some shit like that, you know. Meanwhile, she get a phone call from her cousin, Michelle, right? And I guess Michelle trying to do a little artistry thing or whatever. And she was like, hey, girl, come on down to the studio. She was like, all right, girl, I'm going to come down there in a minute. And so she get down there and all that shit. But, baby, when she was leaving out the house, Did you see when she had them bears, them 3 bears on the bed? She was like, bye-bye, Hottie. Bye-bye, BB. And bye-bye, Dante. Y'all be cute and y'all be good, okay? I said, you's a grown woman. You almost 40 years old. Ty, you's a grown woman. Baby, I just want to know how y'all getting y'all... So you ain't fuck... Okay, because I just don't understand. Everybody got needs. You know, everybody got needs. And you're going to be waiting for 5 years for this motherfucker to get out of jail. I just don't understand. But all right. She purposely going after people that are in jail. You don't want to be with nobody if you purposely going with somebody that's in jail and they have multiple years. And I'm not talking about a relationship that already started before they got into jail. No, I'm talking about you literally started the relationship because you found them in jail. I just don't understand that shit. But she get down into the studio and cousin was on the beat or whatever. She was like, let me get this beat, okay? I'm that new girl from New York and all that shit. I said, all right, cousin Cheryl, what's going on? What you like? A whole lot of. Oh, I should count on, I can't even count on how many hands, feet, or legs, or body parts, or whatever, how many times I didn't pimp myself out on this goddamn camera. And nobody bit, bitch. I'm gonna keep doing it till somebody say, now girl, what's good? And I'm gonna be like, oh, so you caught that. We'll see. Somebody gonna bite one day, bitch. Okay, you gotta be consistent. That's what I learned about these motherfuckers. Looking at these motherfuckers, you gotta be persistent and you gotta be consistent. There you go. Anyway, girl, it's all jokes. Cheryl was like, so what's going on with you, okay? And she was like, girl, look, I'm engaged, bitch. And she was like, oh, to who? She was like, to Hottie, girl. And she was like, about that, so... You know, I'm cool with Hottie, right? And we was talking on some music type of situation, right? And, well, somehow we got into a relationship and he told me that he was engaged, but he did not say it was to you. He said it was to Miss Boston. And I said, God damn, why would you put that out there like that, knowing your cousin crazy as shit, okay? But mama said, listen, his cousin gave him a ring, right? Now, let me tell you something. Now, mama, you told him, told us that he said, give Ty the ring. And you was like, you was trying to give Miss Boston a ring because he didn't know if Ty was going to bite. But did you already give Boston a ring first or did you give Ty the ring first? Because if you gave Ty the ring first, wasn't no reason for you to give Boston a goddamn ring. I said, the cousin being messy as hell. And I said, and I'm talking about Hottie's cousin. I said that was messy as hell because I wouldn't have did no shit. Don't put me in the middle of this shit, okay? You figure out your own jail love story. This is not for me, okay? I don't want to be involved because Ty is crazy and I'll probably have to cut her up, you know? Meanwhile, Hottie, Ty was like, what? What? I know the fuck he ain't. I said, bitch. Girl, this what you get. Okay, she was like, you know what? You know what? Did you hear when she said at one point, she was like, and since I got engaged, I ain't putting no new niggas on the roster. You know, I feel like that's my version of being faithful. I said, so you getting pissed off. And this is the audacity of the whole thing. She's getting pissed off that he's talking to other women, but you're also talking to other men. So y'all both doing the same thing to each other, but he just don't know about it, but you know about his. And you're getting upset as if he's supposed to be loyal. I said, girl, get the fuck up out of here. You're playing a dangerous game. You're playing a dangerous game because one day you probably going to get across somebody who probably going to find out what the hell it is that you're doing. And then just because they can't touch you because they in prison, they can send their people out there to touch your ass. And you need to calm down. That's what you need to do, Ty. Okay? Cousin Shell, hit me up. My Instagram, and if you're on Twitter or whatever, it's all the same. It's gonna be in a more description box, okay? But you can hit me up and we can talk. We can talk because your cousin is just, we can talk and we can talk, okay? But your cousin, you know, she need a little bit of help. She need a little bit of help, and I need to know if she's really like this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Meanwhile, we get Justin and what's his name? Justin and Michael. Remember when she was supposed to tell the family that Oh, bitch, we getting married. So she told them at the dinner. Mama got up and left. She said, let me just go kick it over here right quick. Baby, the sister was not here for it. The mama was not here for it. And I understand. Girl, you literally just came up into this family a couple of years ago. We ain't really spend that much goddamn time with you or whatever. And you sprung this on us. And this is what the sister is saying. Because, mind you, did you see them having that picture of him at the table at the restaurant? I said, is the nigga dead? That's how they had the picture, like he was dead or something. I said, oh, he's just behind bars. Okay, imagine he's already been there for the past 6 years, and I'm pretty sure he got like a couple more years to go or something like that. I said, ain't nobody got time for all of this shit, bitch. And then, he on the phone and they trying to understand why he didn't tell them or whatever, and I get their frustration, okay? Yeah, this is something that y'all wanted to spring up on each other, but I feel as though if y'all was gonna do this on y'all own and spring it up on the family, y'all should have sprung it up on both sides of the families at the same time. And I get why, like the sister was like in her feelings about the fact that how is it that your side of the family knew, but ours didn't, and you thinking that we supposed to be, oh, jumping for joy, bitch, and we ain't know shit about this whole thing. It was like, trust has been broken. But anyway, that was the episode. Y'all tell me. I know y'all be like, Ashley, a fucking mess. That's what you are. I have to agree, you guys. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, you guys. Girl, I'm finna go ice down these motherfucking... They gave me a time today. They gave me a fucking time today. I might have to go to the doctor and get a goddamn cortisone shot. Because it's my arthritis. It's my arthritis that's killing me. But, I feel like, oh, bitch, let me take that out. Let me keep it in. I want to take it out because I don't want my potential just looking at me like, damn, you an old bitch. No, I'm not. I just got injuries. That's it. But I can still do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want you guys to have a beautiful weekend. And I will see y'all later. Okay?